Frontier Field. My name is Nate Rowan. I'm the Director of Communications for the Rochester Red Wings. We'll go over some introductions or who we have up here speaking today. To my left, we have Monroe County Executive Maggie Brooks, President, CEO, and COO of the Rochester Red Wings, Naomi Silver, and to her left is General Manager of the Rochester Red Wings, Dan Mason. To my right, we have Bill Carpenter, Area GM for Frontier's Rochester East Operations, Ken Art, who is Frontier's East Region President, and to his right is Trent Bridges, Director of Commercial Sales for Frontier. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome Maggie Brooks for opening remarks.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Nate, and good morning and welcome to everybody. Thank you for coming for what I think is probably the most exciting announcement that I've been a part of this last year as county executive. You know, for 20 years, at this stadium, people have thought of two things when they walked through the gate. They thought of the Rochester Red Wings and the amazing baseball experience that they were going to have while they spent time here at the field. And they've also thought of Frontier Communications because this stadium has been known as Frontier Field for 20 years. And so we are proud to announce today that that will continue for another 10 years. This is a partnership that has been an amazing partnership. Let me just say that we've had a tremendous relationship with Frontier Communications here at the baseball stadium, but also in other ways in this community. Frontier is not just a great corporate presence in Rochester and Monroe County. It is a great company and a great community citizen. A great community partner, and we thank them for that. I want to thank Bill Carpenter and Ken and the entire team from Frontier for being here today and for working with us so diligently on making this partnership happen and continue. And you know, it's not easy to negotiate these kinds of deals, but we were able to roll up our sleeves and really get it done in a great way, and I think it's a win-win for everyone. I also want to thank Naomi and Dan and Gary Larder, who is here, for their incredible partnership. One of the things that has been just a standout to me as county executive is the fact that we have been able to work so closely with this amazing baseball team. The Rochester Red Wings are Rochester. They represent the spirit of sports in Rochester. Everyone loves having that hometown baseball team, and we benefit in so many different ways. And so now this kind of cements that relationship as well. We've got the Red Wings here. We've got the naming rights on the stadium in place, so we can just move forward with more amazing fan experiences for our residents. Today is a good day for the team, for Frontier, for the county, but most of all for the fans, because it marks a significant milestone in the history of the stadium and ensures that we have some of the resources to make sure that this stadium is properly maintained and cared for. That's part of having a private partner here at the stadium. We can generate the resources needed to make sure that we continue to have a state-of-the-art, 20-year-old and now older stadium. Frontier Field has fueled our reputation as Baseball City USA, remains a major reason that we were named #2 minor league sports market in the nation. It's a distinction we're proud of and we should talk about. There's no question we love our sports. Every year, more than 500,000 people visit this baseball stadium, extending the impact of Frontier Field from the city to all corners of the county and beyond. This really is a regional facility. It's not just about the city or the county. It really extends beyond those borders. But it is almost 20 years old, and since the day the county committed to this site and committed to this facility, we have been committed to providing a world-class experience in partnership with the Red Wings. I do want to recognize, if I could, a member of my team who is here. He's moving on to the state Supreme Court bench, but in his spare time, he has been working very, very hard as the front person on these negotiations with Frontier and the Red Wings. And I'll tell you, Bill Taylor believes, as I do, that these are the things that are important to the community. These are the things that really speak to quality of life. We do a lot of stuff in the county, some of it fun, some of it not so fun. These are the kinds of things that are lasting and that will really pay dividends down the road and for years to come. And so, Bill, I want to thank you for putting in the time and the effort. You know, we understand that the way people watch baseball is changing. We've talked about that a lot. They don't just come to watch the game anymore. They want a full experience. And so we've been working very, very closely with the Red Wings on how do we enhance that experience. So I will also say that today is not the end of what we're doing here at the baseball stadium. It's really a beginning, because what will follow will be just as exciting. We now have our private partner to work with us, and we can now move forward and really focus on amenities that will take the stadium to the next level. And one of those amenities is actually being provided by Frontier Communications. We are proud to announce, as part of this partnership, that fans will now experience free enhanced Wi-Fi service for everyone that comes into the stadium. That's really huge. If you go to other sports facilities, you know that's a big part of the experience of the game now. Being able to access Wi-Fi from anywhere in the stadium for free is a huge, huge benefit that we are able to offer, and we could not have done that without the cooperation and partnership of Frontier. So I'm going to let Naomi talk to you more about the improvements to come, because there's a lot of excitement going on here at the stadium. But I will just again say that we are very proud and pleased that we were able to deliver on keeping the naming rights in place for another 10 years and ensuring our fans that the stadium will be here, that we will have that private partner, and that we'll continue to enjoy a great relationship with what I think is the best baseball team in New York State. So my pleasure to be here, and thank you.